Hello everyone, I'm Alan and I would like to share with you my process for the creation of this interior scene. Made it in Blender 2.8, Eevee and Cycles. Also, this is not a step-by-step tutorial, it's just a time-lapse and I will talk on top of it, describing the parts that I think they are the most interesting to share. So let's start, and in this first video I will show you how I sketch and design the interior space, the architectural elements and the details. So I start by sketching out the base of my scene using grease pencil and looking at some references, but it's just something to get me started, and I'm not focusing on anything in particular, but just having some images of spaces help me come out with ideas about the feeling of the place that I'm going to make. Here I was looking for the push and pull command that I used to use in 2.79, but I wasn't able to find it because I think it was part of the Edit Tool add-on. If you don't know anything about it, it is a feature in the Edit Tool add-on back in 2.79. Basically, as you can see, there are some situations in which the extrude command produces some unwanted results, where instead the push and pull allows you to extrude in a way that avoids those results. So since I didn't find it, I've done it the normal way and made some cleanups afterwards. After that, I've added some loop cuts to create the area in the wall to extrude and delete the faces for the opening of the windows. Unfortunately, at this point I've lost some recording of my screen, but I didn't do anything special, just some adjustment here and there to the overall space in terms of proportion. Removed the ridge of the ceiling, which in the end it didn't really convince me. I created an archway in the corridor. I also started to add some furniture as big volumes, just to start having better feeling of how to set up the space again in relation to those elements. I then moved to model the decorative molds on the wall using splines, but I then changed to mesh modeling, removing only the faces and extract the curve object for the profile from them. I found much easier sometimes to work with mesh tools, since curve object has not many features. I've placed a plane on the wall and again works with mesh to define the guides for the molds. Then I converted them in curves, and in the bevel option I assigned the profile and adjust the scale and position. While I was placing the molds, I found this part a bit weird, so I've decided to make a few adjustments to the wall to get more of a symmetrical and classical structure. This of course was more of the concept side rather than the technical one. that, I moved to some other decorative architectural details, like the baseboard. Once again, I've extracted from the mesh of the floor my guide, and I copied and pasted some profile that I had from a long time, which are very useful in these cases, and again assigned them in the bevel option of my guides that I just created. Here I had some problem because I wanted the baseboard to go up and became the molds for this arch, and as you can see in the corner there's a problem with the section thickness. I've tried to use Alt-S, but that way I was enlarging both axes of the section, which wasn't ideal. So in order to solve that, I used the 2D curve type, which however flattens everything. So I had to first rotate the object, transform it in 2D, and then rotate it back up again. Now it ran well, but of course the profile wasn't oriented correctly. So I just rotated the profile in edit mode and it was finally okay. Then I start creating the windows using the ArcPack add-on, which I found it really impressive, really improved, since the last time I used it was not that good, I think, but it was a long time ago. And now you can edit every element at any point in time, so it became really useful. While I was focusing on the windows, I realized that I didn't like the way the architecture behaved in those areas, so I made some more adjustment here too. I also used the ArcPack add-on for the wooden floor, which was really convenient thanks to the floor cutter option that allows you basically to cut the object based on your floor profile. Super easy. I also have to say that I found it a bit buggy, but I think it's pretty normal at this point in time since Blender is changing a lot on a daily basis. That's it for me. I hope this was somehow useful. See you soon for part 2. Bye.